Hi guys, I'm Lag Dr. Clay Ballard, and today we're going to take a look at Fred Couples' swing, and we're going to talk about the three most important ingredients to solid contact. These are three of the most important pieces of the swing as I see it, and we're going to go over all three in Fred Couples' swing and talk about how you can incorporate these into your very own game so that you can start hitting it farther and to really compress it, hitting the ball first every time. Okay, so let's talk about the very first move, and this is the one that you're going to absolutely have to do if you're going to make solid contact, and that's as the start of the downswing or at the start of the downswing. The first move needs to be a weight shift to the left and a pushing of the left ankle into the ground. So that's exactly what we're seeing Fred do here. You can see that he's really driving that left ankle into the ground. You can just imagine the pressure that he's putting under his left ankle. Now at the same time, he's not doing a lot with his upper body. You can see the wrists are nice and relaxed. He's keeping some good lag there. The shoulders are still back. He's not trying to hit hard from the shoulders. The first key move is just to put some pressure in that left ankle, get that weight shifting to the left, get the hips starting the downswing, and then letting everything else be nice and relaxed. Now once we've done that, we're in a position where we can go ahead and release those hands and arms and get a lot of speed, as we see Fred doing with his golf swing, and that's why they call him Boom Boom. Gets a lot of speed and he makes it look really easy as he's doing that. So now for the next two pieces, we're going to talk about exactly how he gets this speed with his hands and his wrists through impact. Alright, so from this angle you can actually see the first piece really well, where you can see, watch this left ankle as he's starting down. He presses that into the ground. That's the very first move, and those hips start going. You see the hips unwinding a little bit as he's doing this to get started with that lower body. Now from here, I want to talk about the moves with the hands and the wrist. Number one, and one of them that you've probably heard of a lot, is to feel like you're really letting go of that club through impact. And if you watch his right hand, look how the right hand actually comes a little bit off of the golf club. So the index finger, the thumb are nearly off the golf club, barely holding on at all as he's coming through this release. You can see that it almost comes completely off the club. Now we'll take a look at that from this other angle. We'll take a look at the right hand. Obviously has tons of lag here built up, forearm and wrist, big angle at this point. And as he comes through the release, you'll see that now the hand is going to be letting go through impact. Look how loose the index finger and the thumb are, almost coming completely off the club at this point. You can see this isn't touching the club, and the thumb is also off the club. So if you're getting tight with your index finger or your thumb, you're definitely going to loosen up. But the second part I want to talk about, which is much less talked about, is what does the left hand do? So if we're letting go with the right hand, we obviously can't let go with both hands. We'd have the club would just fly right down the fairway. So we got to be holding on somewhere, and that's where the left hand comes in. The bottom three fingers of the left hand, you can see how there is some tension here. You can almost see the muscles flexing in the back of his wrist and in his forearm here. And what that does is that actually turns upward. So we can see here's the direction of the butt end of the club. As he's coming through impact, he's now going to get the butt end of the club to turn upward this way, and he will feel the pressure in these bottom three fingers as he's doing this. So let's go ahead and take a look at that as he's swinging on through. Now we can see that starting to turn upward. Look at the butt end of the club starting to work upward, and as he lets go, these bottom three fingers are still holding on firmly in the left hand. So that should really help you guys out. Put those three pieces together and you're going to start making more solid contact and being much more consistent in your swing. Start the swing with your lower body, getting that left ankle to put some pressure on the ground, and then loosen up through impact with the right hand. Feel like you're really letting go, and let the left hand control the club face as you're coming through there as it turns the club upward and you're hitting down and through that golf ball. Alright, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I always love doing these videos for you guys. If you did like this, be sure to click the like button below or +1 this video on Google. That really helps us out. And as a bonus to you guys, I'm going to attach a bonus video which goes over losing that right hand, feeling like you're letting go with that right hand so that you can get more speed from that. That's something I see a lot of people struggle with. They want to muscle it through there with the right hand. I'm going to play a preview of that video. If you want to watch the whole thing, go ahead and click the link that pops up on your screen or down in the description below. You'll be able to sign up for your free membership and watch that entire video absolutely for free. So I really look forward to seeing you guys much more in the future, and I can't wait to help you all have the best year of your life, the best golfing year of your life, and I'll see you guys soon.
When it comes to releasing the golf club, most golfers do it incorrectly, and it's just the sad nature of the game that because most golfers are right-handed, they play right-handed, they tend to overuse the right hand through the hitting area. The right arm's job is to supply and support the left hand by helping it control the club, but also to support it, supply it with speed. But in order to get speed, you've got to release it. And that's a very important concept to understand in the swing, because most golfers through impact are holding on very tight with the right hand and pushing with the right shoulder and right hand. And so at impact, their right hand's very tight on the club and the left hand's kind of being driven around a little bit, and it's very common for that to start to break down if they incorrectly flip that right wrist. The reality is that your right hand through impact is done. In fact, I actually feel like I'm just barely holding onto the club with the right hand at all as a subjective reference for you. And I want my golfers to feel the same, that they're releasing that right hand. So if